So folks, we got a new report saying that Chris Pratt is set to return as Star-Lord in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the MCU. This isn't too surprising, since at the end of Guardians of Galaxy Vol 3, they hinted that a Star-Lord would come back. It didn't mention that whole of Guardians would come back, just Star-Lord. So Marvel must have some clear plans for Star-Lord's future. The Guardians are still around MCU, led by Rocket Raccoon, with Groot, Peregrine, Cosmo, Adam Warlock, and few others. Technically, the Guardians still active, but Star-Lord himself seemed to step back for a bit. Marvel confirmed Star-Lord's return means he's taking short break, not permanently leaving. Now we are hearing that Star-Lord might even show up in Spider-Man 4, which is pretty exciting news. This rumor comes from a site called Pop Films, which claims they got exclusive report. They mentioned a possible new contract for Chris Pratt to return as a Star-Lord, and part of it includes Spider-Man 4. However, Marvel hasn't commented on this yet, and they usually stay quiet to avoid spoilers. Marvel wouldn't outright say Star-Lord is in their Spider-Man 4. They'll likely save that surprise for a trailer. The article also says that Chris Pratt hasn't signed the contract yet, so this all still up to the air. Now, about Star-Lord's possible role in Spider-Man 4, it's kept very secret, but remember, Star-Lord and Spider-Man have met before, fighting together in Infinity War and Endgame, so these two characters already know each other, which could make it easier for Star-Lord to team up with Spider-Man in Spider-Man 4. The idea of seeing these two together again, especially since they share that comedic, light-hearted style, would be awesome. Pop Films also mentioned that Chris Pratt is currently working on Electric State, directed by Russo brothers. The Russo brothers worked on Marvel's Infinity War Endgame, and now they're back for Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars. They might even discuss more Star-Lord plans with Chris Pratt during their latest project. Plus, since Star-Lord is now on Earth with his grandfather in Missouri, he's nearby if anything big happens here, which would make his return to action pretty feel natural. Rumors suggest Spider-Man 4 takes place right after Avengers Doomsday, where Peter Parker decides to live a normal life, focusing on college and stepping back from his hero duties. But of course, peace doesn't last long. When a new threat pops up, this forces Peter Parker into action, and he could end up teaming up with an unlikely ally, possibly Star-Lord. It's almost like both of them are trying to take break from their usual lives but get drawn back in. It's interesting how both Spider-Man and Star-Lord are similar spots, wanting to step back but needing to fight again. This connection might take Star-Lord the ally Spider-Man teams up with, which could be an exciting dynamic. Imagine Star-Lord flying through the air, blasting enemies while Spider-Man swinging alongside him. And since Spider-Man 4 might start out grounded and later dive into multiverse action, Star-Lord could fit into the bigger Marvel storyline. Star-Lord's unique weaponry and humor would bring a new energy to Spider-Man's world. We could even see Star-Lord giving Peter Parker some advice on balancing a hero life with normal life, since he's just done the same thing by living the Guardians. This could show Peter a new side of being a hero, especially as he tries to find a balance in his own life. With the multiverse now in play, who knows what other heroes might jump in. If you are as excited about this team up as I am, let me know in the comments. If you are new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I'm doing my best to keep you all updated about any news that's out there about superhero and rest of the movies which is out there. So thank you. Imagine if we even got a little callback to their first team up in Infinity War, maybe a funny moment where Star-Lord tries to take a lead and Peter has to remind him who is in charge now. Little moments like that could bring back those old connections while adding something fresh. This mix of old and new would make for some great scenes. So you know what, to be honest, I'm just so excited for this. I believe that they are not done with casting. They will go for way more than this, and maybe they just keep some of them as secret, so we see them all of a sudden, like maybe, who knows, maybe like even Venom still there's a chance to show. We don't know the full casting. I don't want to throw like some random thing, but you know, they want to really go for something big, because Spider-Man 4 can be like a Captain America Civil War. It was basically Avengers movie, but with the name of Captain America. So this can be the same thing. We see like multiple Avengers in that movie, but shape of a Spider-Man story, the Spider-Man's vision. So this is one of the possibilities I'm like really kind of thinking about, because this comes between the Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. So this movie can play a pretty important role in the MCU. I don't know. What about you? Comment your opinion if you have any specific info or anything that can help us to understand more about this concept. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. See you next time.
What is that?
1300 AD, they called this man the hero from the sky. He was prophesied to have destroyed the evil